Do you really want to be a productive person in your life? But wait, what is the meaning of productivity for you? Is it something like if a person is a productive means he's busy every time he's doing something, every time he's running, rushing and all? Or it's just a thing that it's just a quality in a person that how he or she can handle a situation with with his or her efficiency and with a creativity. What do you think? First approach is good or the second one? I think from my learning I can say that second approach is good because efficiency and creativity make is equal to productivity. Means if you have that technique to handle every situation, means you are efficient enough to handle any situation and you have creativity in your work. Means that artistic creativity, but means you like to question, you like to approach any situation with a different perspective. I think that is the proper meaning of productivity. So, if we can define it properly, it means productivity is the combination of creativity and efficiency, right? Where creativity leads to asking questions and using your mind with different perspective. Efficiency leads to a system that should be a smooth and a regular process. Because creativity tells you to see a problem with a different perspective and to find a solution for that with like having a lot of ideas in your mind. You use your mind, you think that if this is a problem, what can be a solution? If this can't be a solution, what else can be a solution for this? Where efficiency means we have like low level or regular routine works like eating, sleeping, exercising, etc., that need low level of focus. But if we are working on our goals, we are working on something specific, we have like a high level of, we need high level of focus and high level of details to that, and efficiency belongs to that thing. So according to my learning, if we maintain our productivity, it can be increased by 1,000 times. No need to be productive all the time. I'm not saying that we have to be rush all the time. No, it depends. We have different days in a week, we have different weeks in a month, and we have different months in a year. So how can we be the same person the whole year, the whole month, the whole week? No, that's not possible, and that is not practical as well. But what we can do is that we can try to be productive. We can try to do our best. From our side, it should be like we can say 100%. If we are willing to achieve any goal, if we want to achieve any goal and we have set that goal, we should try our level best. No matter how many big problems you are facing, at the end of the day, it's all depend on you, how you are looking at yourself in the mirror, and what are your thoughts and what are you saying to yourself. Think like this. Just to be consistent, you have to think like this. It's better to take small steps every day rather than just sitting on a couch and just thinking of a one big step at I don't know when. We don't know when we are going to take that big step. Are we? I don't think so. So just take small steps and go slowly. Go with flow, and by taking that small step, you will see a progress in yourself, you will see improvement in yourself, and what you need to see is just a progress. is just an improvement to look at yourself, and you can say this to yourself proudly that yes, I did this. So there are some qualities that we should have if we want to be productive. One of the top of, I can say that the top thing or a top skill is the time management. How we are managing our time. See, we all have 24 hours in a day, right? So it's depend on us how we are using that 24 hours. If we say that we are getting a sleep of 8 hours, right? So keep aside that 8 hours, we all have 16 hours. So how efficiently we can use that 16 hours, it depends on us. It's in our hands if we want to use them like we want to use them properly, or we just want to waste them. So it's important skill to manage your time. If you can't work under pressure, you are not a very punctual person, I should say. The other side of time management says that make to-do list, but this may work for some people or may not be. I think it depends on person to person if list or these to-dos are work for people or not. Because sometimes we can be left with some work that we didn't finish, and it can demotivate us, because it's human mind. We can think anything. We have negative approaches to something before we approach to that situation with the positivity. So we can think about that thing negativity. I didn't complete this thing, I didn't finish my work, I didn't do this, I didn't do that. So it can be something negative. So I don't think to-do list work for every person, but it depends, because setting deadlines or giving yourself due dates, I don't think it works. So it can be work for one person, but it may not be for other. Here I also want to say that being productive doesn't really mean to be busy all the time. It means how we are using the techniques to handling our situations, to handling the situation in which we are in. If you want to work on a to-do list, go ahead, grab a pen or paper, write 5 priorities of yourself, 5 priorities that you are going to work on that day or that week, and whatever you want. Just when you complete the one task, just erase that. When you complete second one, just erase that. Don't push yourself too hard. Just think of it as something that will be good for you after 5 years or after 1 year. Number 2, to be a productive person is to manage your failures and to learn something from that. See, we all have failures in our life. We all face failures. It's not the thing that we always have good thing with us. We have experiences. We have some good experiences, we have some bad experiences, and that experiences make our life journey so beautiful, right? That experiences give us that dramatic scenes in our life that we can when we share our story to other people, it will not be like a boring, he just woke up in the morning, do this, do that, and got success. No, when we share our story to other people, it will be like a filmy scene. Yes, I was like this before, and then I tried. I faced this, I faced that, I faced this, I faced that, and then I got there. I got my destiny, right? So failure should always be seen as experiences that are valuable. It can be our friend, but it can be our enemy as well. It can bring us to the light, and it can throw us in the darkness. It all depends on our perspective, how we are seeing, how we are looking at this failure. Some people who have like a fear of failure, they don't even try. They think that our simple and plain life is better than getting failure in our life. But that's a wrong approach. For me, I think at least we should try, because it will be worst if we are not trying and living our simple and that boring life. If we are not trying, we are not failing, then it's nothing. Our life is full of boringness and everything. Your success journey will be more dramatic or more like filmy when you have many failures in your life, and when you share this story to someone, they will be like, oh my god, they have this, they faced this thing, oh my god, even they have faced this thing. Because we people have mindset that if this person is successful, he just got success like in a few days or in a few months. But we are not habitual to see that dark nights that person has spent to get success, that person's hard work. We don't see that. But it's a negative approach as well. We should appreciate his success, but more on top of that, we should appreciate the hard work he put in that to get that success, to achieve his goal, his life, his, like we can say, the love of his life or her life. Other thing we should focus on is the consistency. But it doesn't mean that we are working on something that is not working for us, but we are keep working on that. I hope you are understanding what I'm saying. Means we have to have the knowledge that if we are keep failing in this thing, there is a reason behind that. We have to find that reason, and then we should maintain our consistency. But yes, to get any success, we have to be consistent. If there is no consistency, nothing, if you are not constant, if you are not doing your work properly or on a regular basis, then it will be a failure for sure. But to, like, how can I explain, like with the right approach, we can say, like with the right approach, or like having a good mindset. And I know when we start something, we have like different approach, but after some time we get to know that if we are going to get success in this or not. So we should reflect that things, and we should be consistent. But on top of that, we should open our eyes and open our mind to check if this thing is worth our consistency or not. Fourth is reflection on your past experiences. Like you should take the feedback. You should get that feedback from someone who you trust, who you truly trust, who you know that will not demotivate you, and will also like motivate you to do a lot of hard work, right? So get a feedback from a genuine person who you truly trust on, right? Don't afraid of take actions, right? Nobody is gonna give you, or nobody is gonna take anything from you, okay? So don't afraid of taking action. It shouldn't be the same situation every day. I know we have to be changed, and we are changing every day. We are a different person, and practically we can't be same all the time. So just work accordingly and just take the feedbacks from a genuine person. Number 5 is taking rest. Yes, taking rest and taking breaks is also very important, because when we see a productive person, he or she has a good mindset, and he or she has a like priorities that he or she has set for them. Right, means including taking rest, taking exercise, having good food, having good sleep and all. So if we are working according to that, if we are eating good, if we have like good sleep, and if we are setting our priorities, we can say that we are a productive person, right? So taking rest, even if it's a 15-minute break or 10-minute break, or it's just closing your eyes and just sitting on a chair. If you are in an office job, you are closing your eyes for 5 minutes and just like not a meditation, but just closing your eyes and just taking rest, giving them a 5-minute rest is worth enough, right? So taking breaks make you productive. Unproductive people, they like, I think I don't say that, but they just work. I'm not using any abusive word or something, but they just work, and at the end they just feel tired. They don't feel like doing anything. So this is not productivity at all. They come in the category of unproductive people, while some people who take rest, go and move forward step by step. They take rest, naps, 15 minutes or 10 minutes or 20 minutes or 30-minute breaks, have their meals with the mindfulness, and have the feeling of gratefulness in their mind while eating. All these things make a big difference. Last but not the least, living your best life with productivity. You will decide how your life will look like after 5 years, or after 2 years, after 3 years, whatever the time period is. You will not be doing something that is you are doing forcefully. Maybe you are doing something that is mindful. Mindful acts will be your priority. It's your choice. It will be your priority, and it will be your responsibility how you are going to go. So if we conclude all these, today we learned that meaning of productivity means efficiency and creativity. Then we learned time management means technique to handle works efficiently. Then we learned about the failure, and we learned that it can be our bestie or our enemy. Consistency, reflection on actions and mistake, rest, and not taking the things as a burden. So I hope you liked today's video. Thank you so much for watching and supporting my efforts. Good luck and stay safe, and do share your comments or your thoughts on this video in the comment box.